Hey guys, it's Kira here, and have you ever searched the internet that if you look for paintings and the internet is like, oh my gosh, this painting is so real, and then like, oh I gotta search it, where can I find this painting? I want to see it in real life. Want to touch it? Oil canvas. Oh my gosh. And then the author says, oh my gosh, the paintings really look so real, but I just made it in, oh my gosh, PaintTool SAI. Oh no! It's digital! There's no canvas or anything! That's quite saddening. Actually, I'll be honest with you, every single episode that you find, including the introduction, is actually made here on PaintTool SAI. So, spoiler alert! Oh wait, no. I mean, plot twist! So yeah, today I'm gonna show you about, coloring. So let's hide this layer here and make sure you already know that we have, you have knowledge on PaintTool SAI before you, proceed on. So, okay. So we have here several different layers. We have our sketch, which is layer 4 right over here. And we also have our outline layer, which is layer 3. And for now, after you sketch, you make an outline, which is, layer 3 again. So, for now, we are not even gonna use the sketch layer anymore because the sketch layer is always your draft. So once you're done with the output or the inking process, as they say it, we have now your coloring, which is how to color the pony. So okay, now all you have to do is to get your reference, which is your outline here, and your color palette, which is, well, I already have it set up. Then using the color wheel right over here. So, okay, moving on. Now, I want you guys to select the magic wand tool and select all the parts of the pony. I mean, like, the ones you have to color. And then, make a new layer and get a bucket tool. Actually, just to be specific, on your magic wand tool, you want to be, have that to transparency fuzzy and to the right, transparency difference here. And make sure you select your pony right, because if it's not that good, or maybe you're on color difference, it's not gonna select at all. I'll show you an example. Like, oh whoops, wrong layer. If you select it right, as you can see there's these jagged lines. See? Okay, now also you make sure you have anti-aliasing, because that will blend the colors. Okay, now I'll color this in a bit. With the color palette here, make sure if you want to color, select your bucket tool again and hold Alt or alternate in your keyboard and select the main color of the pony. Okay, I'll just color this pony, and I'll make sure that everything's colored by the time I'll get back. So get back in a bit and I'll color this pony. So yeah. There we go. Now we all have our pony colored. As you have noticed already that the eyes are not yet colored but overlaid as well. So we'll go on to that later, but first we'll have to manage the outline. And all you have to do is to make a new layer and check the clipping group option, which makes it well, I guess overlay. The more what it actually does, let me get my airbrush, and as I wipe it through the whole artwork, it's overlapping the outline. Now with this, you can actually use your binary bucket bucket tool. I always usually use the binary bucket tool because it's right there at the interface, or I just press K, which is actually the bucket tool like on every software there, well except for PaintTool SAI. Anyways, let's not get off topic here, and click on the whole deviation. As you can see, it's now being covered. Now if you uncheck clipping group, you'll see just that screen. Okay, now also you might also want to get a new layer, or if you want, you can optionally don't, and get your favorite pen tool or painting tool and select the color that you want as the secondary, and just dapper it all over like so. Whoops. did I just? Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Now all I have to do is dapper it all over. Yeah. So now this is gonna again take a long time to finish. So I'll you know, color the mane and the cutie mark as well, and the eyes. Okay, so I'll be right back. There we go. Now we have our, you know, outlines colored. Now, there's also an alternate way to do it. Oh, actually, I forgot about this part here. I just erased that. I used several multiple clipping groups here, as you can see, and let me just erase that as well and correct everything out. So, okay, now there's also several ways that you can do to have your color outlined. Now, if you haven't heard of the transparency trick, then this might be the useful way for you. Okay, now let me just color this part here. Oops, let's do that on a separate layer, which is this one. Oh, why is it not working? Oh, did I just color that in? Whoops. There we go. All nice and done. Okay, so yeah, there's the transparency trick in which you use your base color, which is, let me just do that right now. Let's hide these clipping groups and add a new one. There you go. Now we have our original one, and let's use the base color here. Now, just put it on again, create a new layer, clipping group again, and paste black this time. Now, set your opacity to like 25 and such. And there you go, you have your subcolor. Now do it also the same for the hair there, and you're quite done. Now there's only one thing left to do. Okay? Now, if you notice, the only difference here right now with our normally colored pony is the coloring here on the eyes. Now, go to your layer 6, or let's say your coloring layer where all the colors are. You can do that on multiple layers, but if you did it on multiple layers, then select the one with the normal pony skin here. I mean, normal pony fur. Now, create a new layer, clipping group again, and select white, and get your favorite pen tool. Just a note for you guys, I am actually doing this purely on the mouse, so I have to be careful. There we go. Dapper white all over, as well as this one. And I guess you could also merge as well, since we are not really doing that much. Or actually, I think I don't really need a clipping group since it's overlaid, right? Now, make a new layer, I guess. Clipping group again. And now select the same black colors here for the main color of the eye. And then good, and another layer here, and another clipping group as usual. Select the color of your eye, which is my main color is this one, and go over to the eye. Select it, over, and then grab I guess a darker color, I guess variation. Put it on that top half of your eye as well. Actually, let's pick this. There you go. And get your blur tool, which is, I have this one, and blur it here. Oh, whoops, that might be a coloring error there, but it'll be fine. Get your blur tool and scrub it in. If there's something white, then you can just go back to your eye layer and dapper the orange all over. There you go. Problem solved. And I have to do it on the other eye since it's already blurred. I mean, it's only one base color there. And grab your blur tool. And, well, whoops. And just blur this more. There you go. Now we have your normal gradient. And then go back to the layer where it's black and choose white this time and overlay it with your white one. There you go. And we don't really need that much. There you go. Make sure that the upper part is bigger, the smaller one is smaller, And then go to your highlights here, which is I have 2 of them. So I'm gonna assign them into separate color lines. You know when you press the X button, it swaps colors. Yeah, that one. I mean by color lines. And then go to your where you put your eye color there, and place it again. Higher color on the top and lower color on the bottom. Make sure it's a bit diagonal here, and then you're done with your pony. So yeah, that's actually it for the for this episode. You just see that I see some errors. So yeah, that's actually it for this episode. I hope you liked the video, and I hope this actually serves you well. So the next episode we'll do this time on the same thing but on Photoshop. So yeah, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe here on Furry Kira, and I will see you guys later on the next episode of Pony Dryad. Oh, by the way, I'm also gonna host a gaming series here soon. Well, I guess I can hint it will be interesting for you guys, and I made it specially, for the community. And I'm trying my hand at gaming, so I hope you'll stay tuned to that as well on my channel, and you can see that, I guess, on Furry Play by clicking on the Furry Play logo at the video. So yeah, again, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye now, and ciao!